Between the planes of reality and perception is a Garden of Eden of the mind, where the plants of our subconscious bear the fruit of knowledge that nobody necessarily wants or needs, but it's tasty, so who the heck cares? This is the pickle tree. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Pickle Tree. I am Tovar. I hope you had a wonderful holiday, a wonderful Thanksgiving, because we are in the holiday season. We are close to Christmas, so let me know with a little voice message on anchor.fm/Tovar the Awesome. You'll see an option to leave a voice message. Let me know what's on your Christmas wish list. What would you like most of all? If Santa was real, what would he come down your chimney with? Because right now I would want a Tesla Cybertruck, like immediately. I do want to apologize for the lack of episodes. I was supposed to record at least one episode once a week, at the very least, and I kind of fell into a little bit of a rut, and just real life stuff kind of got in the way. I got depressed for a little bit. I went through a breakup and everything like that, so it's hard. And I kind of like, I want to keep it light. I want to keep it a little bit light. I want to try to, but this thing is all improv. It's all not scripted. I'm not even like having bullet points or anything. I just talk. And I don't know why. I really want to talk about like what really happened. And to be honest, it's I just have a problem where every relationship I get into, I pour everything that I possibly can into the relationship. Like, I am one of those all-in people. This is the person that I want to spend the rest of my life with. If I had a ring in my own place and enough money to handle it, I would propose to them right away, kind of deal. And so like when I deal with breakups, it kind of just hits really hard. I'm usually not the person to cut things off. I'll always try to, stay with the person. But yeah, it's a weird thing to think about, and I'm actually interested in it. Is anybody else like that? Like, is anybody else like that kind of, all in, give me everything, I'll give you everything kind of deal? Like, this is the rest of my life now. You're gonna be my wife, blah blah blah. Like, I really want to know. Or are you the kind of person who doesn't even like say that you love a person until like the third date or whatever? But yeah, I'm the kind of person who even just like, I don't want to say throws the L word around. Like, I don't want to say that, but like at the same time, I kind of am. But it's not like me throwing it around like it's meaningless. It literally means that I love everybody. I tell my friends that all the time. I tell new people that I meet all the time that I love them. It's not like if I say that I love you that, I have the strongest feelings for you like I would if I had a girlfriend. Like, it just means like I actually care about you. Don't die or I'll get sad kind of deal. You know what I mean? And, everyone has like different levels of love. Like, obviously I'm going to love my grandmother more than I love my friend. And I'm going to love like my girlfriend more than anybody. Like, it's just like, it's hard to explain, but just because I say I love everybody doesn't mean that it's less meaningful when I say I love you over someone else. Like, you know what I mean? It's an interesting interesting topic. Everyone has their own viewpoint on it. But yeah, it was just another hard breakup that kind of, set me into a downward spiral. And, I drank a lot. I, just didn't even feel in the mood to play any games. Everything seemed very boring and just depressing and stuff like that. So I was a total mess. I really was. But I'm back on my feet now. I'm better now, and I'm just gonna continue on with my life like I normally do, and keep moving forward. It's all good. I'm not gonna let it get to me. Anyways, yeah, it's an interesting time in my life right now. A video that was supposed to come out for Halloween on my YouTube channel, I am actually in the midst of rendering right now, and it's looking like it's gonna take maybe an hour and a half. I'm gonna say like 2 hours, because before it went down to 1 hour and 30 minutes, and now it's back to an hour and 44, and it's just kind of fluctuating on how much time has left. So I'm assuming it's going to take 2 hours to render. And I'm sure you're all wondering whoa, wait, what? 2 hours? That's insane. Well, it's the software that I'm using is Vegas 14, Vegas Pro 14. So it's not the newest software out there. So it is a little bit slower than say Adobe Premiere, Creative Cloud, or whatever, because the Creative Cloud software updates all the time to the newest version. And I know Vegas has a thing like that. I think you pay monthly, and it will always stay on the newest version of it. And I would do that, but at the same time, I'm a little bit comfortable with Vegas 14 Pro. I've looked into the newest versions of Vegas, and it just seems so overly confusing. A lot of changes, and obviously, I've had to deal with that. I've had to, adjust to changes, but at the same time, why fix something if it's not broken? And God forbid I have to wait a little bit for my video to render. It's not that big of a deal, 2 hours of my life waiting for a video that's I think it got up to almost maybe 25 minutes long. So honestly, that's not a big deal to me at all. And I also do render at the highest quality that I possibly can. I do double rendering, where it will at the halfway point it will render the whole video, but then it will go back and it will find those frames that are extremely blurry, and it will enhance them. So normally when you're rendering a video, especially a gaming video, if there's a lot of action and stuff, there will be blurry frames or whatever of when the characters are moving, or there's a lot of explosions or stuff happening on the screen. It will kind of pixelate them and whatnot. And what this rendering will do is it will go back and it will find those frames, and it will kind of reduce that, and kind of almost make the whole video almost a stop motion, but every picture is in high quality. So, and it just makes the video look a lot nicer. And I render at 1080p 60 frames per second, just because if I were to render at 4K, it just doesn't seem necessary. And when it gets compressed down to 1080p, it's not that big of a difference, and it's not necessary at all. And it adds so much more time to the rendering process, where 1080p is kind of a standard for YouTube. Everyone has 1920 by 1080p videos, And then just 60 frames per second looks so much nicer. A lot of people are like, oh, you can't tell the difference, but like you really can if you like focus and watch a side-by-side comparison. If you can't tell the difference, like that's on you. But for a lot of like very nerdy, very attentive people like myself, you can definitely tell the difference. And in my opinion, the 60 frames per second looks so much nicer on any video, in my opinion. But there are some times where, like, if you go into like 100 something frames per second or whatever, like then it looks so fake. Oh my gosh, I hate those videos that like make it look like you're recording in real life, but it looks like a video game. Like, I can't handle that. That just looks weird. But anyways, for the Pokemon Go videos and my older videos, I am still trying to sort out my old hard drive, trying to figure all that out. And once I do, I'll be able to work on those a little bit. But I really want to focus heavily on my new videos. I kind of want to like move on with my life and try to keep up with like what's currently going on. Yes, those videos are somewhat important, and there's even some gaming videos on there, some gaming clips that would be hilarious to put into a compilation. But like, it's just, they're so old now that like no one really cares about them anymore. And more people are kind of more interested in the here and now kind of stuff, the stuff that matters right now, this very instant, the newer games, the newer clips and everything like that, how I sound now versus how I sounded back then, jokes that we've made now versus back then, and stuff like that. And it's just, especially with a Pokemon video, no one really cares about like what happened at the 2 Go Fests ago. Not many people are really searching for that right now. It would be interesting to see my perspective, see all the cool people that I met and everything like that. But at the same time, it's just like nobody's really gonna care as much, especially like even Anime Central. I wasn't able to go this past year, but the year before that I was able to go, and I got some great footage, got some great pictures, but it all just kind of like went to waste in a sense, and it's just gone now. The only thing that like I really just kind of like want to focus on this current hard drive that I'm filling up, which I think is 8 terabytes, and if I fill that thing up, I swear it will be an absolute insanity if I fill this thing up. But I can see it happening. I really can. But yeah, that's my goal. I really want to, work on all these videos, try to get them all done, have them like in the back of my mind for once, and just, be able to focus on my current videos and like, have it be like one video at a time, not be so behind on the videos that I've, recorded and everything, but just didn't do anything with. I want to just kind of like get all these videos out of the way, but it's just like between work and maintaining friendships and staying up to date with all the games so I can do my job better and everything like that, it's kind of difficult to like juggle everything around, especially like having the Pokemon Go stuff, managing a Pokemon Go YouTuber collaborative, but I'm like not part of the, like, I'm not making YouTube videos about it anymore. I'm more like kind of trying to manage the events and trying to manage the Facebook page and stuff like that. And I really want to make a Discord group for it, but it's just kind of like I'm juggling so much in my life right now, and it just gets me so stressed out. and that's another reason why I didn't like record a new episode. But what I'm hoping for in 2020 is that like I can, set a schedule for myself, set like a ground rule, like if certain people are not online on Xbox like on certain days, then unless I'm recording a specific video, one video that I really want to record soon is Jedi Fallen Order. I really want to record myself playing that and just make little jokes and recording like little funny clips of myself playing it, kind of like Video Game Donkey, his channel. He's a huge inspiration to me. I don't want to completely copy him or anything like that, but I do want to like record videos like he does, where he just plays the games and he just records little clips, makes like a 10-minute video of all these like little funny clips of him making jokes or whatever, and then the video is done. And like he can push out videos like quickly like that if he wanted to. And I kind of want to do that myself. And it's interesting. It's interesting what I want to do versus what I can do. And I feel like I've been spending too much time playing Xbox when I really don't need to. And even when I'm playing Xbox with my friends and we're having a good time, even on a new game, I just don't have my recording software out and like open or anything, because I'm like, well, I don't want to record videos because I'm so behind on videos. Well, I want to get caught up to the point where I can record like one day of me playing games with my friends, or even just 1 week, and then at the end of the week I just grab all those files, put them in the editing software, and they're all good. It's all done. And I don't know when I'll get to that point, but I really want to get to that kind of point. So yeah, and it's just I need to find the time, and I need to find the energy and patience to just edit these videos, not even necessarily like render them right away, but just to edit them and then like have a whole day where I just start rendering the one. Okay, that's rendering in like 2 hours. I'm gonna go back to it, and once it's fully rendered, I'm gonna start uploading it, and I'm gonna start rendering the next one. Kind of like really push it out, but it's just gotta be like one of those days where I gotta find the time to really do it, and the patience too. And it takes a lot out of me to edit videos and stuff. I've been telling a lot of people, new people that I meet, that like I apologize beforehand, because I have this this problem with my brain, and I call it, I say I suffer from self-loathing. And what that basically means is that like I just have this problem where I don't like the sound of my own voice. I don't like the look of my own face. I hate looking at myself. I hate hearing myself. And in that, I also think that like everything that I create is garbage. Like I can find flaws in everything I create. And like one person could draw a picture and I'd be like, oh my God, that's absolutely amazing. There's nothing wrong with that picture. I love it. But I could create something, and it could be very good. I don't know. But when I look at it, I just see literally a picture of just a big old dookie. I hate it. I hate everything that I do. And I can't help it. And a lot of people are like, oh, don't be hard on yourself. Or some people are like so mean about it. Like, God, just shut up. Like, no, stop. That's not right. You can't do that to yourself. I'm not going to be your friend if you keep doing this. And it's just like, it makes me really sad. Like, it's not like a cry for attention. I don't intend for it to be or anything. But like, I don't want the negative attention from it. if you're going to give me attention for it, give me positive attention, or agree with me jokingly like my friends do. My one friend Don, he hates like when I make jokes about myself, like fat jokes or dumb jokes or whatever. Like he hates when I do it because he tries so hard not to laugh because he doesn't want to be rude, and I'll hear it like in his voice where it changes, where he's definitely smiling at the very least, and his breathing changes, so like he was chuckling or whatever, or just trying to hold in a laugh, and I'll scream over the mic like, I can hear you smiling, and it will just kill him, absolutely kill him. It was funny. Like the first time I really met him in person for longer than just a few minutes, I was in his house and I just started going off on making jokes about myself, and he was sitting there just trying so hard not to laugh, and it was like the most hilarious thing to do to him because he didn't want to laugh, but he found it funny, and I know he did. But yeah, anyways, I don't know. I really do want to get back on track with everything, and 2020 is honestly my goal for comeback stuff. My thing that I've been saying is in 2020 I will have perfect vision of my future, because 2020 vision, ha ha ha. I will have perfect sight for my future or whatever like that, something like that. And yeah, that's my goal now. I just have to accomplish that. And my friend No Hands Nerd Life, he was, I believe, the last episode before this, where he was a guest star, and the way he edits is that he takes at least 1 or 2 hours a day to just sit down and work on videos, and I admire him for that. Like, I have this problem where I have to get it all done all in one shot or nothing, and it's just a real problem for me. And I can't just like dedicate myself to 2 hours working on something. But like he does, and he works a full-time job too. So like he'll be working all day, he'll go home, and then he'll edit for 2 hours. But like the problem is that he just doesn't have time for video games, and it just like, that makes me sad to think about. Like, gaming is my whole life, so like I kind of need video games in order to make content, in order to make my videos. So like to sacrifice gaming would be like, sacrificing the whole point. I make videos and everything like that, and I can't do that. But I definitely admire him for the fact that he can find some way to dedicate some time to editing videos and whatnot, and I really want to do that. Even if I can like just find days that I'm off, I want to spend that editing. If I can't sleep, go to my computer, start editing. If I don't have any friends online and I don't have a single player game to record clips for, edit. And that's what I did today. I didn't have any friends online. I didn't want to record my Star Wars video because I knew that I was behind on this Man of Medan video. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to sit here, edit the last little half of what I need to do, and then I'm gonna, start rendering it and hopefully get it out by tonight. And yeah, that's basically what happened. And I'm really happy that I could do that. But yeah, and I think like having the one day that I just focus completely on editing all day, being Mondays, I think it's a good idea because most of my friends are working on Mondays, and most Mondays I have the day off completely, and I think it's a good idea to just have that one day out of all days be the day that I, sit, edit some videos, record something, do something in the field of multimedia, and get my name out there. I do want to use this last segment to tell you guys that I started playing Fortnite. Do not unfollow me right away or anything like that. Please understand that I am in the middle of my own identity crisis where, at first me and my friends hated Fortnite, and the one day we played it just to play it, and we turned out to be really good, and we started, enjoying ourselves on it and everything like that. So, I haven't spent a bunch of money on V-Bucks or anything. I did spend about $80 on V-Bucks, but it wasn't for myself. I spent it on getting codes for a bunch of my friends and everything, and I actually have one code left, which I am going to dangle in front of all the Fortnite fans, and I am going to be holding a giveaway. So if you're a Fortnite player or know somebody who likes Fortnite, what I am going to be doing is I'm going to be having a giveaway at 1,000 followers on any of my platforms, because once I reached 1,000 followers on any one of my social media platforms, I'm able to get a code for Fortnite that kids can, enter in, and then I get paid when they buy stuff in the item shop. And with my job, I have a lot of kids coming in buying Fortnite stuff, and so I could be telling each one of these kids hey, use my creator code Tovar. It will help me out a lot. And I really hope that I can get that. But if you know somebody that likes Fortnite, plays Fortnite, I have a minty pickaxe code and a $10 V-Bucks card for 1,000 V-Bucks, which can get you quite a bit in the game, in the item shop. So it would be super swell to get to that point, because 1,000 followers on any platform of social media that I use, that could also get me a lot of other sponsorships, very cheap ones, maybe Raids, or I think it's Raid Shadow Legends or something like that, whatever that mobile game is. I could probably get something like Audible, or a bunch of other different things. A lot of sponsorships just require, hey, do you have 1,000 followers on one of your platforms? Yeah, I do. Oh, okay, well, here you go. You just tell people to go use our site, and you tell them to use this specific link when they go in, and as long as they're clicking this link or using this specific link, then that's how you're going to get your money. And when they use that link, they'll get some discount or whatever. And it sounds so cool, but I've never had enough followers on my social media to have that. So hopefully this giveaway will help, because there's a lot of Fortnite players out there. But yeah, we are going into our last minute of the video. I want to thank you all so much for still following this really dumb personal journal podcast where I just rant for 30 minutes into your ears. And it means a lot to me that you guys are still loyal listeners and everything, despite me not uploading an episode for a while. I promise I will be uploading more. I did get a microphone for my mobile phone, so if I'm out just in the car, I'll record something maybe or whatever. But yeah, Anyways, Chicago Evolved does have a podcast now. The last month's episode kind of got corrupted and it didn't upload, so we're going to have to re-record that, but definitely check out Chicago Evolves podcast. That is a capital C-H-I, capital G, capital O, and then space, capital E, Evolved. And to hear about Pokemon Go stuff. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for listening. I will see you all in the next episode. Hey, thank you for listening to my dumb voice for like 30 minutes. If you like this episode of the show, then definitely check out the other episodes. If you honestly have nothing better to do with your life, you might like those too. If you want to send me a voice message with a question or a conversation topic that could be featured in a future episode, then go to anchor.fm/thepickletree/message and record your voice message now. Also, be sure to follow me on my many platforms of social media like Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and many more. Just Google my name, Tovar Perry, TOVARPERRI, and you should find them all. Also, don't be afraid to slide into my DMs either. And I will see you next time.